It is the very problem that we are trying to solve that you are saying is distracting you from the solution. It doesn't. It doesn't. So the issue is you are looking for a solution out of this problem, out of this predicament.
Yeah.
Because what you want to do essentially is to create your own heaven around you and carry your heaven wherever you go in this hellish world. The world is a hell, I mean, by your description. Wars here, famine there, austerity there. I mean, things are just happening. Diseases, violence, everything negative happening in the world. But again, that is the way the creator of the world wants the world. It is not some devil or some being from outside the universe coming to distort what nature has put in place. No, there's no other power outside nature. There's no other power outside the universe that can come and contend to destabilize the equilibrium state of the universe. So whatever we are experiencing in the world is how things have resulted by the duality, the dual nature of creation of the world. Anyway, that's something else. But what I'm just trying to bring out is we can now individually create our own lights in the darkness, in this dark world, and carry our light along. Since there is no one big light that can shine forth on all of us together, like the sun would do in the physical world. So we create our own spiritual light and carry our spiritual light that will be our own source of joy, our source of fulfillment. So it will not matter what geographical location we'll find ourselves, wherever we go, we have our peace. So if we are saying that the practice of principle is what brings that peace, then there is no reason why we should use the very problem that we are trying to solve as the reason why we cannot attain the solution. In fact, the more the problem persists, the more the problem presses us, the more we should want to embrace the solution. All right?
How do you even think we got here in the first place?
Sorry?
How do you think we got here? Like,
how did we get here?
Yeah, how did we get here?
Okay. So to every action, there is equal and opposite reaction.
True.
And like I said, by their fruits, by what surrounds you, will know you. By their fruits, you shall know them. So if the world is such a chaotic place, and the world has become hell, it is because of what we, as the inhabitants of the world, we are giving out. That's what is coming back to us. So we got here in the first place because of our, whatever we are getting back, that is exactly what we are giving out. So we know our action by the reaction. And because one man cannot change the whole situation, so let this man change himself. And like I said, create a heavenly situation for himself. And hopefully from there, begin to radiate that goodness from himself to his body, to his immediate environment, to his family, to his environment, and then radiate to the world. All right? Some religion, Christianity, for example, specifically believe that the holiness, the cleanliness, the light of just one man, if it's bright enough, can bring light to the whole world, to the darkness of the whole world. Yes. All right? So in the same vein, at least your own light as a person should be able to bring light to your immediate body, your immediate family, your immediate environment, and even to your community. And that's what we are trying to do by our teachings at deepANSWER. All right? Yeah, the world is hellish, this is happening, but you should still find fulfillment amongst all of this hectic situation. And that will be your fruit. And that will be the proof that indeed you are in the world, but not of the world.
So you mentioned earlier that just one man, the good act of one person, can change the situation of the world today.
Not ordinary man. I mean, yes, you would have to change yourself first, and then see the results in your body. Let that result expand to your family, and let it cover the society and your community, and then see how far it can go. All right?
Okay.
The purer, is there a word like that? The purer your light is, the farther it can go. All right? Maybe if you get yourself pure to the level where your light becomes really, really radiant, then it can go far. So if the light is from somebody who is really, really pure, pure, I don't want to begin to go in the line of, I'm trying not to focus on just one perspective by quoting one particular religion, and then it can go further and heal very far. But if the light is not that pure, at least let's start with ourselves. So basically, to answer your question, yeah, depending on how pure the light is, it can go far to heal. Your light could be so pure that just you walking by, I mean, you are carrying your light around, by the way.
Yeah.
Your light is always following you by your body, by this magnetic field around you called aura. You're always carrying it around. So how tiny, how powerful, or how far can it go? Depends on the source. All right? So your source could be so much and so pure that just you passing by and things will happen. Just you passing by, just your aura in the room will just introduce happiness. Just you passing by. I mean, it is possible that your contact with somebody can just make it change and make a difference because of the light that you carry. However, it may not be a permanent difference because they have to create their own light to make the difference permanent. Or just your passing by and just your interaction and just be like, man, what was that? Okay, it's possible that somebody was feeling low, and because of your radiant energy and the pure form of your being, you come, and then all of the darkness will just disappear and humble themselves before you while you are there. Maybe after you are gone, they can come back, So all of these are different levels of the light that you carry. And what we want to do now is actually at least ignite that light. Let it even start as a candlelight and see how far we can take it from that point. And let us see the difference between the ignition point forward and what we had experienced before in the days of ignorance, and now that we are moving from this point into knowledge, into the connection with into that connection that begin to bring us knowledge. Because when we talk about light, we talk about knowledge, it's the same thing. Just talk about, we're just representing them in different forms.